Your hair's not
Listen
growing
to
because you're
this
not getting enough
molecular
circulation.
chemist
I'm Deanna
and
Molecular and
learn
Cell
about the
Biologist. This is my
benefits
co-host
of
Jackie,
head
and I'm a
massages.
molecular and cell
One
biologist,
of the
cosmetic
key reasons
chemist,
why your hair is
and
not growing.
that's the reason why your hair is not growing. Okay, you're not getting the most out of your hair growth because you're not stimulating your scalp with scalp massaging. Scalp massaging is the key. If you've seen my face, you might have already gotten Deanna because I've probably popped up on your For You page telling you to scalp massage for 2 hours. But why not 4 to 20 minutes like the research? Because that is outdated, not true extensive research. You have to ask yourself the question, why is scalp massaging effective in the first place? Well, anytime you're scalp massaging, you're promoting blood, right? But why do you care? Why should you care? Because what does blood carry, you guys? If you went to school, you should know that blood carries oxygen. Well, for more extensive understanding, you would know that this oxygen goes into the powerhouses of your cells, called mitochondria, and they make ATP, which is your body's energy currency. If you did not make energy, you would die. And the more energy you make, the more energy your cells have to divide, right? We understand this principle when it comes to weight training, right? That's why people take creatine, because creatine helps to create more increase more ATP, so you not only have more energy to work out and lift heavier, do more an extra set or extra rep, you also have more energy to repair those micro tears, and that's why you have more hypertrophy or cellular muscle growth in a shorter span compared to not taking creatine, right? It's the increase of ATP. And so that ATP availability is what you need, or energy availability is what you need in order to grow hair. And you're like, why isn't the research done? Well, one, because they haven't done it. Two, because this is going to severely impact the minoxidil pharmaceutical industry, right? Big Pharma doesn't want people to know that, like, hey, here's something that you can go on Amazon and get an electric scalp massager for a couple dollars, rather than going through your insurance and try and get a prescription grade, or money, that prescription grade prescription product that costs more money and has more side effects. The only side effect of scalp massaging is that it feels really good, and so you don't get the direct like that irritation or itchiness that some people have. I put a scarf and a bonnet over, so I'm just feeling the movement of my hair, not necessarily the prongs on my scalp. Scalp massaging is what's going to make your supplements, so your what you ingest in your topical products, be more effective, right? This is the difference between passive and active diffusion. Passive meaning it's just waiting for it to get enter the hair follicle stem cells, right? Active means requires energy, right, buddy? She says right. So that's what you're doing when you just take the hair growth pill or drink the supplement or put the scalp oil. You're waiting for it to naturally diffuse into the scalp, into the blood vessels of your hair follicles, and waiting for the keratin to boost, right? And that takes more time. Scalp massaging is forcing it because it's delivering more oxygen, creating more energy, and thus creating more energy, giving your hair cells all the energy it needs. This is optimizing your anagen or your growth phase rather than just waiting for it to happen. So 5 to 20 minutes a day is not going to give you that, right? It's not going to give you that, but 2 hours will, and you could do an hour in the morning. Most electric scalp massagers run for 10 minutes, so you can do 12 10-minute sessions. You could do 6 20-minute sessions. I'm sure you've been on TikTok scrolling longer than 2 hours. While you're scrolling, just put the scalp massager on, focus on your back, your crown, your front, your left, your right, and then back to wherever your problem area or where you'd like more growth. I typically go back to my back or crown, but if you're experiencing traction alopecia, male pattern baldness, you especially should be doing this because you're really not getting circulation. So start scalp massaging.